Hello. Good morning, my friends. Welcome to yet another sketch session. It is Tuesday, March 11th, and we are here today in the Foxy studio, ready to tear it up, do some cool stuff. Seems like a good plan to me. Okay, so I need my sketchbook. That's a good start, generally speaking. All right, sketchbook. Ka-chow. Got it. And I had temporarily lost my colored pencils. I couldn't find them all weekend. They were here. I just put them in a weird spot in an attempt to tidy up. Also, I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it is windy this morning. And it is Augustin. Okay. Getting my stuff together. Hey there, Linda. Got my, zoom me out just a smidge. Right there. Perfect. All right, I've got my week. I've done a little bit to fill it out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That'll do. And then here we are, right here. Let's do this thing. I'll go ahead and do some lettering in metallic, but what metallic color shall we choose? Hey, Ellen. Always such a hard choice. Have I ever even used this color? It looks brand new. Let's go ahead and use that. Okay. A little bit of water. Yeah, it definitely feels like that's one color that I may not have ever touched. The rest of them all look like they have just a little bit of wear. Maybe this one definitely has a little bit of wear. Yeah. No, I think this one's maiden voyage. Hey, Bobby. Good morning. Hope you all had a fabulous weekend. I had a pretty good one. Got to see some friends. Did a little bit of chores that needed to be done. Wasn't fun per se, but it was productive. I love it when these are still brand new and they have all those ridges because it feels so satisfying dragging your paintbrush across them. Oh, all right. Today is Tuesday. Oh, thank you, Bobby. And hi there, Brenda Lee. I always am fond of how they develop a nice patina over time. They really get a lot of personality. I could even tell you what shirt this was. Like, I remember the sacrifice. It was a particularly special shirt. It's just that I got it under unique circumstances. I was in Australia and we were at a mall for whatever, I don't remember why. And I wanted to buy a piece of clothing, like a piece of just regular clothing, and it was just ridiculously cheap. I think I bought this white t-shirt for like $4. It was all ridiculously cheap there. And I think it was because we were in such close proximity to Asia that there were just a ton of, it just is cheaper because it doesn't have to travel as far. And so I bought just that one shirt, but it wasn't exactly very sturdy. Big surprise. Buy a $4 shirt. You get what you get. And yeah, I remember thinking like, oh, well, I'll make it into paint rags. At least we got that going for us. I know that's a very exciting story, right? And yeah, you're absolutely right, Brenda Lee. You really can't reproduce this like hodgepodge of color on purpose. It really is something that just kind of has to happen on its own. We were in Sydney. So when that happened, we were in Sydney. When John and I visited, it was 2019. We were there with a couple of friends. So another couple who had family in town. So there was a period where John and I went, like we got there a little bit early. We flexed our schedule flexibility and got there like a week earlier, and we went to the Blue Mountains. And then once our maybe it was just 3 days, not a whole week or anything, but then once our friends got to the country, we went to Sydney and were there and had a grand old time. Oh, yeah, your brother was living there then? Nice. I really enjoyed it there. Everyone was really nice to us. Oh, okay. I haven't picked out what I'm doing yet. Scrolling through my references really quick. I know. Very, very exciting to watch. Okay, this is going to be a funny one. All right. Let's try this. Your brother lived in Sydney for over 20 years. Nice. Sydney was a really cool city. Although one thing I did find myself disappointed in, and it wasn't Sydney, it was just Australia, is, anytime you travel, you're like, yes, let's have the local cuisine, the local dishes. I talked with so many different Australians asking for this, and so many of them were just kind of like, shrug, we don't really have anything like that's like distinctly Australian. They had a lot of great Asian food. Again, proximity. They just had a lot of really great Asian food. And I had some good seafood, but it wasn't like Australian, flavored. It was just seafood. Oh, I don't know about you all, but it was gorgeous this weekend in Chicago. I spent like 3 hours hanging out on my back porch yesterday, just soaking in the sunshine, not sunrise. I'm not that bold. Right though? Like there's just no really like distinct Australian cuisine. Not even like barbecue, which is what I was kind of expecting, throw some shrimp on the bobby, all that. That was a terrible Australian accent. 75 degrees for you yesterday, Brenda Lee? Ooh wee. That's nice. It got into the 60s for us. Oh, Vegemite? Yeah, okay, there is that, and I had it and I hated it. You're right. That is a thing that they really are all about. Yeah, Vegemite, Marmite, yeah, or Vegemite. It's pretty nasty. One thing I also noticed that I thought was interesting was that there was Rocky Road flavored stuff everywhere. Like the checkout at every like almost every checkout I went to. There was one point where we went into a liquor store to grab something, and the checkout had like Rocky Road flavored like fudge or other things like up near the front. And yeah, I love Rocky Road. I am by no means complaining, but I was wondering what that was all about. When I asked about it, no one had an answer for me. Maybe the country just really loves Rocky Road. She just smiled and gave you a Vegemite sandwich. Uh, oof, that must have been quite the that first bite, quite the shock. Oh, is it a song? Something Rocky Road with Men at Work? That would make sense. That would scratch the itch of knowledge, knowing why. Oh, the Vegemite sandwich. That was part of the song. I see. Forgive my ignorance. Not the Rocky Road. I know of the band Men at Work, but I'm not thinking of a. I'm not. A song is not coming to head. To head? To my head. To mind. Who can it be now? Yep. Who can it be now? Da-da-da-da. That jazzy, what is that, saxophone? Do any of you ever like play trivia? Like, I'm curious because music trivia is my kryptonite, is my weakness. In fact, there was a song just yesterday that John and I were both trying to place, but neither of us could remember enough of it to even look it up. We couldn't get Shazam to figure out what I was trying to give it. Pretty sure it's a song from the 90s. Ugh. Okay, finally done drawing my cowboys. Oh my goodness, look at the time. I'm going to dry this really quick and we're going to scribble some quick drawings. You love trivia? Bobby, you are the kind of person that we definitely need on a team because I am awful at trivia. I do not remember trivia facts. I just don't remember them whenever I hear them. I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting." And then I never think about it again. Let's do this blue. The song that I'm trying to figure out, I'm pretty sure it's from the 90s. I feel pretty good about that. Let me see. Also, my brain is trying to sabotage me. It's throwing a bunch of other songs at me right now. Um, Oh my gosh, sorry. This song is I consider da na da na 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 na. Na 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 na. That I just finished humming, so the delay might have been in your favor there. I can see the today. I can see the and you never get old. I can remember so few words. So picture a 90s, this has got to be a 90s band, because that's the thing, is being born in the 90s. Technically, I'm a child of the 90s, but I was 7 when we hit 2000, which means that there's a lot of songs rattling around in there that I don't know the name of the artist. I don't know the name of the song. I don't have, it's just in there. I can't help it's really frustrating. A lot of 90s songs are mysterious to me. I can see that and then never gets old. Today. That's it. That's the only riff that I got. John was also like dying last night trying to help me. I'm sorry if I have now just bothering you on this one. Like this is gonna. I've turned the suffering over to you guys. I did it to John last night. Now I'm doing it to you. I'm sorry. John's at home. He has an appointment this morning. He's of no help right now. Well, I appreciate you all going on this funny little music journey with me. Yeah, when it comes to trivia, I am so bad at like pop culture. I don't know a lot about, who married who and what's what. Uh, I am just really bad at remembering little snippets. Uh, the one thing I am oddly good at, well, not good at, but good for trivia is like, for whatever reason, I hold movie trailers forever in my head. I don't know why. It could be a movie I've never watched before, and I generally will like know the plot and some of the main actors that are in it, even if I can't name the actors. I know who they are. Okay. You know what I'm. You feel it too, Bobby. You feel it. It's in there. It's definitely male, and I'm gonna bet more than anything that they are white. They have that like alt rock kind of like slower, more a little bit softer, so it's not very hard. It's not a hard song. Like hard rock, you know what I mean? The song does not go hard. The song is very like chill. I was thinking it was like maybe Smashing Pumpkins or something. I was on a hunt last night. Let me tell you, I was on this. I probably laid on the floor with my phone playing snippets of songs out loud for 30 minutes. Just digging. So it's not slow or fast. It's something in the middle, and it's got kind of like a. Do you know the song "Bad Day" by Daniel Powter? And so you had a bad day. Da, 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 da. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. That song. It's kind of like that pacing. It's like uh, kind of the song takes a nice stroll. You know, it's not super slow, and it's definitely not fast. It's the kind of song that you like lay down and listen to, you know, or you listen to it while you're like working on your car or something. It is a little bit more upbeat. I don't think it's a love song. I mean, it could be, but everything's a freaking love song. I cannot figure out what I was doing here. This particular hat. All right, Bobby, you're my only hope. Yeah, I'm the same way, Linda. I can't. So, like, if I'm ever trying to like think of a song, this is the worst at karaoke. Karaoke, this is absolutely the worst. When I hear another song, I am like incapable of hearing another one in my head. The song that's out loud is always going to be the thing that my brain latches to. I just can't. I'm not strong enough to have a song playing and still be able to like conjure up any pieces of any song. It does feel grunge. It feels a little bit like it's like grunge if it had a little bit of like a beachy kind of a feel to it. Like Jamaican music, reggae got really sort of popular and got infused into a lot of different music genres in the 90s. It's like that. Similar to Closing Time, yes. I would say that that's a good comparison. It's not. It's not Weezer. The voice isn't the same. I know Weezer well enough. I wish I had the right terms. I know that the guitar sound I heard wasn't like a standard guitar sound, but I don't know how to describe with words what I am hearing in my head. I don't have the right language for it. Maybe it's Foo Fighters? I dismissed Foo Fighters offhand yesterday, but the voice is definitely a little bit more, it's a little bit deeper and scratchier than Weezer. Bobby, I need to bring you with me next time I go to trivia. You are the, I feel like you have what it takes to be the best. Okay. It's definitely not Green Day. That one would, it's so weird to me that Green Day is a 90s band. Because to me, I mean, they are, but I think of them as like punk, not emo either. Maybe a little emo. I don't know, but that sort of like alt scene from when I was like in middle school. Oh, what a time. All right. This has been a really fun game of Guess That Song. I'm sorry that I put this now into all of your heads. So it's going to bother you guys now too. My bad. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Just a quick little, like my little cowboys. I'm trying to figure out the freaking hat. People wearing hats completely throws me off. I can't, especially cowboy hats because of that shape of the brim. So I thought, heck, why not study it a little bit this morning? Why not? So, all right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. You all have been great as always. Best way to start off the week. Hopefully, we will have that song cooking in our brains. And um, I hope you all figure this out, or I hope one of us figures this out, so that tomorrow morning we can come and go, aha, and know the song. That'll be great. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm Midwesting. Farewell. I'll see you all later. I hope you all have a great, great, great day. I'll see you tomorrow.